You know, it's obviously a tough one for us, tough one to swallow. I think you have to give Villanova credit. They made more plays tonight. They were the better team tonight, and we give them credit. You know, I think they have a veteran group that, you know, I've watched a lot of games on when they played on the road. I don't know if I've ever seen them lose their poise. They have a great way about them. A lot of that's credit to Jay and coaching staff and their veteran group. They have a great way about them, and they showed that tonight. So we certainly give them credit. But Hilliard was outstanding. Difficult for us to guard. He made just about every shot he needed to make. But you know, I think our guys played with, you know, we were a little jumpy early offensively, but after that, once we settled down, I was really proud of our guys' effort, really proud of their effort. I thought we made, in the second half, we played really well. We just, a couple times, we had a couple defensive lapses that hurt us. And when you do that against a really good team, it bites you. But I was really proud of their, you know, this group, our guys have had an unbelievable way about them in games like this, and they showed that again tonight. We just came up a little bit short.
Chris, did you feel like the game started turning a little bit? It seemed like when you hit 2 threes about midway through the second half, they were able to get the ball inside. Did you feel like that's maybe when the game started turning back to the ball?
You know, I don't know if that was the tipping point, but they did hurt us inside. Pinkston got to the line and hurt us inside a couple times. And, you know, we had looked at defending a couple different ways, but give him credit. I think he got a couple easy buckets and got to the line. That hurt us. We certainly knew he was capable of that. But I didn't necessarily felt like that was a turning point. I just thought they were getting easy scores there, Michael, and which we would have done, made it a little bit more difficult for them in that stretch.
Chris, where was the mistake made defensively that left Hilliard so wide open on the second half?
You know, I'd have to look at that, Bob. From the naked eye, I think what happened is we were switching, and when Archie Diacono raised up to shoot, we kind of had 2 guys on him at that point. We were switching some stuff, and I think the kid just made a good play and found Hilliard. Obviously, he's not the guy. Certainly, we want to believe in that situation. But I think he raised up to shoot and kind of had both guys that were switched up onto Archie Diacono and found Hilliard. So that's based off of the naked eye, but certainly that's going to be one of the first plays I'm going to look at here.
Alex, you got to guarding some quite a bit actually, but what was special about Hilliard tonight? Obviously, he made shots, but he just seemed to take his game to the next level.
Yeah, he's a good player. He really got it going from behind the three-point line. He loves the shot fake, so it makes it tough at times to close out to him because he's so good with the shot fake that you don't want to get too close to him because, as you saw, he can get you in the air and get to the line. So he really just got it going. He's a good player, so just got to find a way to try to make him miss, and obviously we weren't able to do that enough.
Coach, when you got the ball back with 20, 30 seconds left and Jones took it in, was the plan just to go for the first open shot there, or was it to kind of hold it for a little longer?
No, we were going for our best early look in that situation. Yeah, we were going for our best early look in that situation. We had a set play called. Our guys executed perfectly. Roosevelt basically had got a layup. We knew they were going to switch basically every screening action. And he was able to rip baseline and get the ball where we needed it to. We weren't playing that for the last shot or a chance to hit it through the way. We did our best early look there.
Okay. And then Jones hit 2 free throws kind of late in the second half that seemed to get him going. You think that really boosted his confidence in terms of seeing the ball just go through the net?
You know, it might have. He was frustrated offensively, but he stayed with it. And, I think he realized that there were a couple that he let go. And he was getting, for the most part, pretty good looks that he typically makes. You know, and I think once he settled down, I had the same thought during the game, but once he made a couple of those free throws, it might have settled him down a little bit, relaxed him a little bit. And I thought he finished well, but I'm sure he's disappointed in the fact that he wasn't maybe more efficient than as efficient as he normally is.
Chris, final possession with 1.5 seconds left, is that pretty much perfect except for the ball not going through the hoop?
Yeah, I was really proud of our guys for that. It's you know, obviously something we work on every shoot around, and probably about every third practice, and they executed it perfectly. And we felt like they were going to hug, you know, Kellen and Alex, and we got a pretty clean look in a limited amount of time. I thought Roosevelt made an excellent play. So, you know, we got it where we wanted to. That certainly was good execution, with the exception of the ball going in.
Kellen, you had 19 with like 10 minutes to go. You had a really nice stretch, and it seemed like late in the game you didn't get as many good looks. Did they do something different defensively?
No, not really. I think I missed 3 late that was pretty good one. I wish I had that, but my teammates just did a really nice job scoring the ball out. Hit a big 3. Roosevelt had an incredible drive late, so I think that it maybe opened some things up for my teammates and needs to be managed.
You and Alex were both here for the Gonzaga game a couple years ago, which I know a lot of people really set the standard for atmosphere in this place. Can you compare the atmosphere from that to today? I mean, obviously it was pretty good.
Yeah, it was very similar. You know, the energy that Butler provides, the atmosphere tonight was just unbelievable. And it's what me and Alex play for, practice for every day. So that type of environment was amazing to play in. I think it was pretty much like game day a couple years ago.
Chris, I think it seemed like it was the kind of game you out-rebounded them, put on the defensive end, did a good job getting to the line, which I know you were concerned about. It seemed like, and maybe this makes us think more, you did a lot of good things tonight that you just couldn't get over. Does that kind of make us think a little bit more?
It does, and we'll watch it, but I think, again, you have to give them credit for executing, and we did have some defensive lapses, Michael, that hurt us. But again, give them credit. Every time we did, they answered the bell. But I think what we are most concerned about right now at this point in the year is, are we improving? Are we growing? And I think at times as coaches, certainly as players, after a win, you feel like maybe you played a little bit better than in reality you did, and after a loss, you can flip that. The reality of what we're trying to do right now is play more quality possessions than what we did the game prior. And we'll have to go back and we'll grade it, we'll watch. We're trying to play more quality possessions. We'll try to do that on Monday night than what we did here today. And that's really how we're evaluating. Obviously, there's a winner and a loser, but right now we're really concerned with playing more quality possessions than we did prior.
Alex, what worked for you so well offensively tonight? So I could find a shot and take a lot.
Yeah, my teammates did a good job finding me when I was open. I just kind of let it fly. They're always on me, telling me to shoot the ball even if I'm not making them. And I missed my first 2, and they were encouraging me to continue to shoot it. And just kind of got some open looks, and they found me, and they went in.
Chris, is it a good thing to play so quickly now? You only have about 48 hours to get ready for your next game.
Well, we'll see on Monday night. We have talked to our guys about the quick turnaround. We talked to them before this game about the approach we're going to need. Obviously, Creighton nearly beat us here. We struggled very much with them. So we're going to need to have the right approach and right mindset. Obviously, they're very disappointed with this loss. We all are. I can't say enough about our crowd. We have 2 remaining games, and hopefully that kind of energy will continue. They were outstanding, and I think our players really fed off of what an outstanding environment that was. So obviously, we wish we could have gotten a W for them. But yeah, it's going to be a quick turnaround on Monday night on the road in a hostile environment. And I know this. I'm excited to do it with this group. I told them that before the game. I wouldn't want to do it with any other group. they're a tough-minded bunch. I'm excited to do it with this group. It's going to be a great challenge.
Coach, what happened with Andrew's wrist?
He's getting some x-rays done. We don't have anything definitive right now. Obviously, he's an important part of what we're doing, and we're certainly concerned for his health. It's serious enough that he's going to need an x-ray. When we know more, we'll let you know.
What does it say about his toughness, though, that he's able to go back out on the floor and still, he hit those 2 free throws with his hand taped up? And
Yeah. That's who he is. It's really who he is. And it says a lot about his toughness, really, a lot about it. Because he was not in pain initially. He was in the locker room after the game. So it says a lot about the kid. He gave us a whale of an effort under difficult circumstances. So hopefully he'll be healthy enough to continue to help us.
It is a wrist, not a hand, Chris, is that right?
It's, no, I believe it's more, I don't have all the information right now, but I believe it's more hand. So I just talked to our medical personnel. We just don't have anything going on.
Kellen, obviously it was a struggle shooting for the entire team in the first half. Why and how did you guys get things going a little bit better in the second half?
Honestly, I needed to take a few breaths and calm myself down there in the first half. I feel like I had a couple open looks. I looked surprised and kind of rushed him personally, but I think in the second half I was able to settle down a little bit. It's nice to see some free throws go in, like Coach was saying, like having the Roosevelt. So I think that's what changed for me personally.
Kellen, you guys have had a lot of big wins this year. How do you think this team will handle a loss like this and be able to get over the disappointment and move on now?
I'm completely with Coach Holtmann on that. I think we got a really mature group this year. I think we'll, even with the quick turnaround that we're about to have, I think we'll be very prepared. You put a lot of emotion and effort into this game, and so I think that we'll be able to bounce back and be tough-minded going into Monday.
Anything else for coach or the players? Thank you, guys.
Thank you.